Budgeting. When most people hear this word, budgeting, their mind goes to, yeah, that's for the rich. But they don't know it is essential for everyone. Whatever your income level is, you must budget. You might be fooling yourself that one day you will gain your financial freedom and everything will be all right. Nobody is disputing that fact. But if you don't have the financial literacy and discipline to build wealth, you can't be a wealthy person, even if you are given the whole money in the whole wide world. There are things you need to put in place before obsessing over becoming a rich person. That is why in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do to create an effective budget, no matter what is your income level. So let's get to it. I have worked so many jobs in my life, making some couple of thousands of naira here and there, thinking that maybe one day, if I have a better job, then I can get more pay. But at the end of the day, I still live from paycheck to paycheck, even though currently I'm working on something to start as a business in order to change my financial life, in order to reach my financial goal. But pending the time, how can I fix the problem of borrowing money from friends before the month ends, or asking other people that I know that are influential or they are rich to help me financially before the month ends, and so on? Well, that is where budgeting comes in handy. Wealth building is not what you need to be longing for. It takes discipline to become rich, and there are steps to it. That's why you need financial planning for your income if you really want to get hold of your finances. Financial planning is you creating a system to track your income and your expenses, which is known as budgeting. In that system, you need two solid things. So you need a noting system or a spreadsheet of your budget in accordance with what is being sold in the market. That is the market pricing, and a system that can help you organize your income according to the budget. These two things are going to make your life so easy when it comes to keeping to budgeting. Like Roseti Mugide Wambabe said, budgeting is not just for people who do not have money. It is for everyone who want to ensure that their money is enough. The major reason why you are budgeting is because you want to know what you can buy and what you cannot. So which simply means, can you afford these things? If you can't afford it, that means you are not going to buy. But how would you know that you can actually afford a particular thing? Only budget can help you to understand that. Because if you have budget, you've allocated all your income in your budget. Then from your budget, you'll be able to know what exactly you can buy at a particular point in time. So a lot of people will say, I'm earning just 10,000 naira per month. How do you want me to be budgeting such a ridiculous amount of money every month? My friend, don't forget that you would not continue to make 10,000 naira per month for the rest of your life. So you need to start the habit of budgeting as soon as possible. There are some behaviors every human being tends to resort to when they hit the jackpot, so to say, or make some extra money, which is to start upgrading their lifestyle. They are the set of people that will start changing their wardrobes, move to a bigger apartment, do some ridiculous things, buy the latest ride, and so on. The reason why they do this is because they have no written financial plans for themselves. That is, they don't budget. Even if you are making 10,000 naira today, please have a budget in place, because you never know when you are going to be a millionaire tomorrow. And if you don't have a written budget, possibility that you're going to spend the money or you're going to squander the money is up to 99.9%. Because where you don't plan, you have planned to fail. So that is why budgeting is a financial plan. What can I afford? What can I spend money on? Can I really spend money on this? You don't have it in place, you don't have financial planning in place, which is budget, you're going to fail miserably. So whether you are making 5,000 today, or you are making 50,000 tomorrow, or you are making 50 million tomorrow, you need a budget. So now that you've understood the importance of budgeting and you are ready to plunge into the world of budgeting, there are a bunch of questions that I know that are in your mind. They are boggling questions, mind-boggling questions that you want to ask, like, how can I start the budgeting? What should be in my budgeting? What app should I use for my budgeting? What is the notepad? Which notepad can I use to build this budget? How can I sync the system together for easy budgeting? How should I update my budget, and so on? So all I can say to you is to calm down and try to understand the areas you need to budget, which answers the question, how can I start budgeting? There are categories of budgeting you need to look at. The likes of housing, which includes your rent or mortgage, utilities, and any home maintenance expenses. Another example is food, which include groceries, dining out, and other food-related expenses. We also have budgeting health. This includes your medical bill, time-to-time medical checkups, and any other health-related expenses. We also have what we call transportation, which include the cost of owning and operating a car, public transportation, and any other transportation expenses. We also have personal expenses. This include clothing, personal care items, entertainment, and any other miscellaneous expenses. We also have debt repayment, but I don't think this applies to everyone. Not everybody is in debt, but if you are in debt, the outstanding debt that you have, such as your credit card balances or student loan, you need to allocate funds toward paying them off. Saving and investment, the importance to set aside money for both short-term and long-term savings goals, as well as investing. We also have insurance. This includes health insurance, life insurance, and any other insurance policy you may have. We also have what we call taxes, but it's unfortunate in Nigeria here, I don't think we all pay tax. So you need to set aside money for federal, state, and local taxes, as well as for social security and Medicare. You don't know when that tax you are going to pay it, so don't fool yourself. You need to budget for tax. Another thing, you need to budget for charity. You need to set aside money to help the society in order to reduce the rate of criminality by giving out to the needy and poor. So the next question is, how much should be in the categories of these budgets that I just mentioned? The answer I have is, it depends on your income level. If your income level is quite low, obviously you will not be able to budget for all, but the plan is to get it started. If you have a budget written down, irrespective of if you can undo all or not, it can serve as a source of motivation for you to need to do more financially. So let's quickly dive into how you should budget for different income levels. Let's get to the notepad and see how you can actually set up budgeting for yourself. So basically, this is the budget template that I've created, a very basic budget template I created. Now, this is how your budget is supposed to look like as a basic budget template. So what do you need to do? You need to define your income sources. Where are your income coming from? So that's the first thing you need to fix on your budgeting. And after that, you should be able to understand, you should be able to decide where your income is coming from and which of those income are you going to be spending. Some of your income might not be income that you need to spend. It might be you need to put them back into businesses, like income that are coming from your businesses or your donations and your side gig and the rest of them. But it depends on you, whatever you want to use your income for. So from what you made is where you spend, which is obvious. So you have your monthly budget sum. So what is the total of everything you're going to have? So that is your monthly budget sum. And we also have the different expenses that you spend in a month. You have expenses like home expenses, food budget, health, transportation, personal expenses, debt repayment. We also have savings as well. We have investment. We also have taxes, and we also have charity. So these are the expenses you need to have defined for yourself. Even when you are making money, the money you're making is so small, you still have to have all these expenses listed out because it's very important. So when you list all this out, it's going to guide you so that whenever you get any money, whether the money is small or the money is a huge amount of money, you're not going to spend the money lavishly. So by managing your money like this, take for instance, if you are only making 10,000 naira from your salary or your wages, then you can come here and define whatever it is that you're making, wherever it is you're making that money from. It might be you are a bricklayer, you are whatever it is. So you put your projected and your actual here, and also you're going to give us the monthly budget. Sometimes you might feel like, okay, inside that 10,000 naira, I'm not spending it all. I just want to spend like 5k. It's up to you. So now, if you have the budget of 10,000 naira in Nigeria presently today, 10,000 naira is nothing. So it's just money for food. So if anybody is making that, so you should know that your money is directly going for food. So and you're going to be eating homemade food. So the budget app, the app that I used to create the budget, you can actually make use of the app both on your phone, on your tab, and your laptop as well. So on your 3 devices, you can sync it together. You can sync your budget up together so that you can make use of it efficiently. So now that you have seen how you can budget exactly, let's now look at which app you can use to manage your money properly. These 2 apps I'm about to introduce to you are not yet sponsored on this channel, but they might be a sponsor on this channel later. The first app is Kuda Microfinance Bank app. They allow you to receive money throughout the world without ridiculous charges compared to our traditional banks in Nigeria. So I use this app to receive monies from salaries, side hustle, and so on and so forth. So the next app is Piggyvest. I have been using this app for over 3 years now. They have a cool features for budgeting that I love so much. This feature is called Flexi, where you can allocate all your funds. As soon as I got my income from wherever it is I got it from, I don't waste my time keeping it in my bank account. No, because your bank account will just be charging you different charges. So I allocate the money in my budgeting labels in Flexi. So another benefit of using Piggyvest Flexi is to manage your budget. You can earn up to 8% annual interest on your budget. I think that's cool, right? That's very cool. Who doesn't want to earn more on their money? So that's one of the benefits of using Piggyvest. After you set off this system, it is easier to dump it and get back to your old behavior about spending money carelessly that will lead you to borrowing money again, going into unnecessary debt again. So if you don't want this for yourself, you need to stick to the budget at all costs. You need to have that discipline. One of the greatest benefits you're going to reap from this is that you will be financially independent and you will know what you can afford. In 10 years' time, when you keep to this habit of budgeting, you would have mastered how money works and have built a different portfolio for yourself, and who knows, you would have grown from earning just only 10,000 naira that you're earning right now in a month to making millions, so that you can start putting money in all different budgets like investment, going for vacation, having a health insurance, and so on and so forth. So living without enough money is very painful. It's a very painful thing to experience, but we can all get out of this if we can actually have the discipline to manage money efficiently. And at the end of the day, budgeting, you're going to enjoy it. Start budgeting, guys. It is first and most important step to build wealth. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, give this video a like, and also don't forget to share it to your friends and family that will need this video. It is very important. And also don't forget to like it, because the algorithm of this channel, of the platform, is going to help a lot of people to see this video and to benefit them. And some other resources that have been mentioned in this video, you can get it in the description. Don't forget to use the description as well. Thank you very much for watching. Catch you in the very next video. Bye bye.